Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Happy Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Kindred, North Dakota, where we are gearing up for what we think is going to be a fun doubleheader here in Kindred. It is the visitors on the scoreboard, the Bismarck Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, traveling east down I-94 with a 2-1 record to take on the home team, a team that's also 2-1, the Kindred Vikings. Once again, welcome into Kindred. On your live event, Bismarck Shiloh Christian Skyhawks taking on the Kindred Vikings. Both teams are 2-1, and it's the front end of a doubleheader. Girls on the floor warming up and be followed by the boys. Thanks for tuning into your live event. My name is Josh Almaris, and I am joined alongside by Nick Nicholas, Eggy, the Eggmeister, Mr. Eggalicious Eggman. Had to throw in another nickname there.
That's another one.
How you doing, Mr. Eggman?
I'm doing good. I am excited for the day. Last day of school was yesterday. All the kids, teachers get a well-deserved 2-week vacation here, and we get to just chill out and talk about some basketball today.
It is officially Christmas vacation, no doubt about it, and all the kids are excited, and I think there's a couple teachers that are excited as well.
I think I'd fall in that category.
Yeah. So happy Christmas vacation. Christmas only 5 days away, and like I said, we're setting up here for a doubleheader inside the gymnasium of Kindred on a day that's 9 degrees. But with winds of 20 to 25 miles an hour out of the northwest, gusts of 33 miles an hour.
Beautiful without the wind, Josh.
Feels like it's negative 10 degrees. Yep, that's spoken like a good North Dakotan. It's not so bad if you take the wind out of it. We can all endure a 9-degree day, no problem.
Well, we just had to deal with 70-mile-per-hour winds a couple days ago.
Yeah, and good for Shiloh. I mean, they pretty much just got to blow right into town.
Right.
Save some gas
mileage. That gas mileage on that bus had to have been amazing.
Yeah, and now hopefully the wind just shifts to the east for them as they head back.
Usually doesn't work like that. Usually you don't get the best of both worlds.
Speaking of traveling, we'll talk more about this with the boys, but boy, the Bismarck Shiloh Christian boys last night, they go to Dickinson. They go to Dickinson Trinity last night for an 8 p.m. Central start, and then they win. And then the boys hop on a bus this morning. Got about 6 hours at home last night, and they go from Dickinson and then travel all the way east here to beautiful Kindred. Once again, welcome in, everybody. We're going to take about a minute break, and we'll take a look at each of these teams, continue on with the pregame show. Thanks again for tuning into your live event. We'll see you back in about, we'll say 90 seconds.
Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred on a beautiful December 20th up in the booth here. Once again, Bismarck Shiloh Christian Skyhawks taking on the Kindred Vikings. The Bismarck Shiloh Christian Skyhawks are 2-1. They lost their first game of the year at Watford City. Watford City, a very formidable opponent. They are number 4 in the polls. Turtle Mountain 1, South Prairie Max 2, Valley City 3, Watford City 4, and Thompson 5. But Shiloh Christian lost to them 62-52, first game of the year back on Monday, December 8th. Big difference in that game was the third quarter. Kindred experienced a third quarter mess at Valley City in their only loss as well. But since
mess
then,
is a good way to, probably the best way to put that one.
And kudos to both Watford City and Valley City when Watford City beat Bismarck Shiloh. Talking with Coach Dan Seifert, he said Watford City was just hot. Everything was working for them in the third quarter. And you take out the third quarter, and Shiloh Christian really liked the way that they played that game and potentially would have ended up on top. But in similar probably situation with the Vikings, Valley City was hot, and Vikings didn't play very good. So each of these teams have collected one loss. Like I said, Bismarck Shiloh lost theirs in the first game of the year on December 8th, and since then they went to Standing Rock and won 49-43, and then they went to Killdeer on Thursday. And despite the storm, they were able to make it to Killdeer, and they beat them by 20, 60-40. Killdeer, a good opponent, a good team. Coach Seifert was very happy with how their defense played. He said they inserted a new defensive scheme this year, and they're getting a lot better. He saw some huge strides on Thursday that he's hoping will carry over. One other thing that Coach Seifert really liked about that game at Killdeer was the way they controlled Walker. Walker, a 6'1", do-it-all, great player for Killdeer. They held her to 14, and he was very proud of that. Something he wants to do today is hold which 2 players, do you think, Nick, to low-scoring games?
I don't know, Josh. I'm not positive which 2 he's thinking about.
Well, it's Liza and Sierra. Liza and Sierra are averaging 45 points a game between the 2 of them. I think he needs to keep them at 45 or under. His goal is to have his defensive scheme hold them to under 30, and certainly if they are able to do that, you'd think Shiloh Christian comes out on top.
I agree. I would say if you keep those 2 under to 40 at least,
I'd say 40.
like it's I think for sure Shiloh's game. And if you watch tape, what Valley City did to them, suffocated those 2 on the top of the key and then made others make plays. And they made plays early, but they couldn't do it the whole game. And I think if you do that again for Shiloh's case, and I think Kindred's going to have a tough afternoon here in Kindred.
And Shiloh's got size. I mean, Sophia Herringer, 6'1", Katie Hammerman, 6'1", Harper Wrigley, 6'1". Those are their big 3, and they're tall. The Vikings, on the other hand, we've talked about it so far a lot this year, Liza and Sierra. They're averaging 45 points, 49 points a game. Liza's averaging 25, Sierra 24. Against Barnesville, those 2 scored 40. Against Castleton, Liza and Sierra scored 65 of the 73 points. You heard that right. 65 points from Liza and Sierra against Castleton, and then 41 they scored against Valley City. The Vikings are 2-1. They beat Barnesville 58-31. They demolished Central Cass 73-37. And then they went to Valley City on Monday and lost 74-56. Again, like we talked about, kind of a third quarter that got out of hand.
7 at halftime, but it was a 3-point shot, I think. It was 4, and Valley hit a 3 at half, and then they did not look back.
Yeah, it was, good first half for the Vikings, and then things kind of fell apart for them. So it should be on paper, Nick. It should be a great game.
I love that the boys and girls do this every year. It's kind of like a habit. Every Christmas break, it's either Kindred's going down to Bismarck or Shiloh's coming to Kindred, and it's a great little kind of mini rivalry that we've created between these 2 schools.
It's kind of like it's not Christmas vacation until this game gets underway, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna step away for 60 seconds. When we come back, we'll look at the starters, and we'll be in our final segment of the pregame show. Come on back in 60.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Pre-game show, we're about 2.5 minutes away from anthem and starting lineups. Let's take a look at the starters first for the Bismarck Shiloh Skyhawks. Once again, they're 2-1. They lost to Watford City and they have wins against Standing Rock and Killdeer. Their starters are number 4, Layla Thompson, sophomore guard, and her sister, number 10, senior Macy Thompson. It's the Thompson sisters, number 4 and 10. And then the big three for Shiloh is Sophia Herringer. She wears number 11. She's a senior forward, stands 6 feet 1 inches and averages 20 points a game. She's scored 33 against Killdeer in that win on Thursday. Number 15, Katie Hammerin, is a junior, also 6 feet 1 inch. She averages 10 points a game. Once again, she wears number 15. And number 24, Harper Wrigley. Her dad, Drew Wrigley, is here. Not that anybody cares too much about that, but Drew Wrigley, a high-end political figure in North Dakota. Harper Wrigley wears number 24, averages 7.3 a game. She's a senior, stands 6 feet 1. So you have some very seasoned, experienced girls in Sophie Herringer, Katie Hammerin, and Harper Wrigley, along with the Thompson sisters, Layla and Macy. Head coach for Shiloh is Dan Seifert in his 6th year. He's a Phi Ed and health teacher. His assistants are James Baker, Carter Seifert, and Heather Schmidt. Once again, that's the Skyhawk girls. On the Viking side of things, it'll be number 1, Liza Trenbest. She's a senior, 5'11", averages 25 points a game. Sierra Nipstead wears number 3. She's a sophomore, also stands 5'11". She averages 24 points a game. Kate Odegaard wears number 10. She's a sophomore. She put in 11 versus Valley City. She's up to 5 points a game. If they can continue to get the Vikings production from Kate Odegaard, good things are going to happen. Ivy Trenbeth wears number 5. She's a sophomore, stands 5 feet 9. And Maddie Peterson getting a start today. She's a freshman guard, 5'7". Collins McQuillan is out sick. If you're listening, Collins, hope you're feeling better. Maddie Peterson is going to be getting the start. So it's Liza Trenbeth, Sierra Nipstead, Kate Odegaard, Ivy Trenbeth, and Madeline Peterson. Head coach for the Vikings is Sam Brandt. She hails from Andover, Minnesota in year 9 as the head. She's a Minot State grad. Tennille Bacco, Ashley Fonhorst, and Ashley Bosch, her assistants, all wearing, and the girls, look at that. I know. They're all wearing their ugly sweaters.
We didn't get the sweater.
And apparently we're not that important to
we're not cool enough.
Look at those nice sweaters.
The athletic director got one.
I didn't even get an opportunity to tell them my size or anything.
They just disregarded both of us.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, what is believable is that the national anthem is about to go underway, and then it's the starting lineup. So we're going to step away for 2 minutes, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the starters coming out on the court.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
When we bought our first home in Fargo, we had no idea where to start. A friend told us to call First Class Mortgage, and I'm so glad we did. They explained every step, answered all of our questions, and made us feel completely at ease. We closed on time and even got a better rate than expected. If you're buying or refinancing, trust me, call First Class Mortgage. They really do live up to their name.
First Class Mortgage is locally owned. Visit firstclasscorp.com for more info.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? from office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, fans, welcome back in. The Skyhawks about to
Santa's here.
Santa Claus is here. All right, Santa Claus chucking out. I just saw something fly across the court. I don't know what it was, but all right, get that camera on the Skyhawks there, Nicholas, as they come out onto the court, and then we'll see Santa in just a little while. Cup of Joe being delivered up here. What a day. What a day. Bismarck Shiloh coming to the floor. First is Layla Thompson. She's a sophomore guard, stands 5 feet 6 inches. She comes across, fist bumps to the officials and the assistant coach, Tennille Bacco. Little jumperooski there by 10 spot Macy Thompson. She's a senior, stands 5'5". Next out is number 11, Sophia Herringer. She's a senior forward, 6'1", averages 20 a game. She scored 33 against Killdeer. Number 15 next out is Katie Hammerin. She averages 10 a game. She's a junior forward, stands 6'1". And finally, number 24, Harper Wrigley, averages 7 points a game. Once again, she wears number 24. She's a senior as well. Those last three are all 6'1", senior, junior, senior. Next out onto the court, it's Santa Claus, who's already made his way. Let's go, he says. Let's get that crowd rolling. Santa Claus, what a wonderful day to have Santa here.
Where's
Here
Teddy?
comes
Teddy needs to tell him his Christmas wish.
Yep. Liza Trenbeth averages 25 points a game. She wears number 1. She'll be followed up by Sierra Nipstead, averages 24 a game. She's a sophomore, wears number 3. Ivy Trenbeth coming out next. She wears number 5. She's a sophomore guard, 5'9". Kate Odegaard next out onto the floor. Had a good game against Valley City. She popped in 11. She's averaging 5 a game. She's a sophomore, stands 5'7". Ooh, not a good throw out to the crowd though. Swept it across. Here comes Maddie Peterson. See how she can chuck this shirt out to the audience. She wears number 11. She's a freshman. And here comes the throw.
Ooh,
not very impressive.
Not good either. We gotta work. I mean, Coach Brandt's a softball coach.
Yeah,
too.
I know. Yep, she got to work on that. Santa Claus looks like he's got a little hobble in his giddy up there. Hopefully he's okay. Strutting across the floor. And we are about to get underway here. Once again, head coach for Shiloh is Dan Seifert. He's in his 6th year. His assistants are James Baker, his son Carter, and Heather Schmidt. Coaches for the Vikings are Sam Brandt in her 9th year, Tennille Bacco, Ashley Fawnhorse, and Ashley Bosch. Final huddle for the Vikings. Celine Dion. No.
That is not Celine Dion. That is Shania Twain.
Yeah. All right, that's one mistake. First mistake of the game there. I knew as soon as I said it, it wasn't right.
Josh probably just looked at my face and goes, uh-oh.
Yep. All right, here's the tip. Tip goes to the Skyhawks. It's number 10, Thompson, who quickly gives across to her sister, Layla. And now it's back into the hands of Macy. Taken away, turnover number 1 here on the Vikings. And it's Sierra Nipstead who gives over to Liza Trenbeth. Liza defended nicely by Hammerin. Now it's into the hands of Maddie Peterson and back to Liza. Liza takes into the paint. Good defense there. In and out. Great defense there by Harper Wrigley. Ball is out of bounds and it's going to stay with the Vikings.
Yeah, Liza will throw up those. She likes her little finger roll type shot, and she'll do that quite a few times a night. And if you can defend it well, it's kind of a low percentage shot.
Here's Liza. She gives over to Sierra Nipstead. Harper Wrigley on her, and then over to Ivy Trenbeth. Trenbeth works against Thompson. 3-pointer put up, no good. Rebound goes to Macy Thompson. Macy Thompson, number 10. Her sister is right there, Layla Thompson. Layla Thompson goes into the paint. Sophia Herringer. Bucket's no good. Rebound Vikings. Here comes Ivy Trenbeth.
Yeah, I'd look for Peterson today. So McCoolin out. I think Peterson's going to have to step up here. She's going to have to make a couple buckets for the Vikings. She just got that defensive rebound for the Vikings. And here's Liza again. That one's in.
Nice bucket there by Liza. Good defense. Macy was in her face. Put her hand up right into her face there as she took the shot, but Trenbeth unscathed and puts it in. And then quickly up, Harper Wrigley gets a miss under the basket. Easy miss, but she picks up the rebound and puts it back in. She's fouled, and she'll get one free throw.
So that's the bugaboo of Kindred a little bit. I mean, you have to be good on the defensive boards. You have to attack the glass, and you can't give Shiloh second chances here. Shiloh's bigger, taller than Kindred, and if you give them second chances, they're gonna capitalize.
It's Wrigley 3, Liza Trenbeth 2. That fall, by the way, went against Kate Odegaard. It's her first, team's first. And here's Liza Trenbeth now. Liza Trenbeth working against Hammerin. Takes, can't make, rebound Wrigley.
Trenbeth taking every shot so far for
Macy
Vikings.
Thompson gives over to Hammerin, and Hammerin hammers that one in.
I was waiting for that.
That just came to me. I didn't even think about that one. Sometimes they just come to you. Hammerin hammers it home. It's 6-2 Skyhawks. 3-point nowhere close by Trenbeth. And the Skyhawks have it. You're exactly right, Nick. You can certainly see the size. I mean, on paper, you see 6'1", 6'1", 6'1". But Hammer and Herringer and Wrigley are 3 tall girls, and that's going to pose some problems for the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings will usually sit in their 1-3-1 zone. So we'll see what try to get the ball into the paint for the Skyhawks, but it's going to be tough against that zone.
So they only gave that Hammer and basket was just a 2-pointer, Nick?
Was it?
Well, it's 5-2.
Toe on the line?
Yeah, must have been just a 2, so I called that wrong. Hammerin got a deep 2 instead of the 3, so it's 5-2. Trenbeth takes into the paint. She puts up a finger roll, no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Sierra Nipstead, third chance for the Vikings here as Nipstead can't get that one to fall. And so they had 3 chances, and now it's going to be a foul here against the Skyhawks.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I was just about to say, Josh, like, it's only been Liza so far. When are we going to see? We're about 3 minutes into the game. Now we got Sierra taking a couple shots, getting her own rebounds, and here's a 3 by Sierra, and no good.
Harper Wrigley was who was called for that foul. Going to be a travel here or a foul? Skyhawks had it up quickly to Herringer. So Liza Trenbeth got called for the foul there. So Liza has 1, Kate has 1, and Harper Wrigley has 1. Those are the 3 fouls so far here today.
Kindred goes full court press here.
Here's Layla Thompson, who quickly gives up to Herringer. Herringer takes, good take, but doesn't make it. And now the ball is out to Thompson, and then back into the corner. 3-point attempt for Hammerin. No good. Third try here for the Skyhawks. Takeaway for Nipstead. Going to be a third turnover for the Skyhawks, and Nipstead with the left-handed lay-in. Nipstead has her first bucket. It's 5-4 Skyhawks. Here's Hammerin, hits to the corner and then eventually into the paint. Quick shot, but no good by Herringer. And
Maddie Peterson with the block.
Here's Liza Trenbeth, who gives to Sierra. Here's Thompson out on Maddie. Ivy gives down to Sierra. Sierra into the paint to Kate. Kate can't make the left-handed lay-in, but she gets her own basket, her own rebound, excuse me. And now Sierra Nipstead with the steal. It's a slugger fest down low. Vikings can't get it to fall. Here's another chance.
Who put the lid on the basket, Josh?
I know. Timeout for Coach Seifert. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take one with them thanks to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, like Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency, handle your request. Go online to kindredstatebank.com.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. Lightning with Santa, they just announced. Lightning with Santa at halftime. I was quiet there trying to hear that announcement. I can't believe it. What a day in Kindred.
It's a great day.
Get to come out and play Lightning with Santa. Here come the Skyhawks. Basket attempt there by Packenow, no good. Packenow into the game. Makoa Packenow, and also into the game is Ireland Duffy.
It's a great first name.
Yeah, here's a take by by Liza Trenbeth, and the Vikings have a lead 6-5, 4 for Liza, 2 for Sierra, 3 for Harper Wrigley, and 2 for Katie Hammer. Takeaway, 4th turnover for the Skyhawks, and Sierra Nipstead, she has 4 now. It's 8-5 Vikings. Thompson gets up to Wrigley.
Nice
and
pass.
In down low, again, no good there by Makoa Packenow.
Kai Starcevic in the game, gets the rebound there.
Here's Sierra Nipstead, under 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Vikings lead by 3. Ivy, nice pass to her sister Liza. Good ball movement there. Ivy quickly got that one up to Liza, and Liza makes good on it. She has 6. Here's Wrigley, who gives the Packenow, and then they go inside to Herringer. 3-point attempt by Packenow. She nails it.
Got it.
Pack it up, pack it in. Packenow puts it in. Give me a timeout here by Coach Sam Brandt.
We need a timeout to just think about what you just said.
Yeah, Makoa Packenow. She hits a 3-pointer, and she's got 3. It's 10-8. Timeout, Vikings.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Ball just got inbounded for the Vikings, and they're into Skyhawk territory here as Liza Trenbeth puts up a high arcing 3 and swishes that one home. Liza Trenbeth has 9.
I was about to say a couple minutes ago, who put the lid on the baskets? I asked. Now it's both teams kind of caught fire a little bit.
There's Harper, Wrigley, and a takeaway by the Vikings. Great take there by Sierra Nipstead. She has 6.
I learned Sierra has a new nickname.
Oh yeah, what is it?
She said I couldn't say it on air.
Oh, darn it.
So you're going to have to ask her what her nickname is.
Okay.
Apparently it's back when she was a big Fortnite player.
Well, her dad goes by Nipper, so I thought maybe it'd be something like that. But here's a takeaway by the Vikings. It's Sierra again. Takeaway number 6 for the Vikings. Wow, what a great play there.
That's a great take.
Good defense by Macy Thompson, but
another timeout.
Sierra Nipstead brings it home. Sierra has 8. Liza has 9. Vikings have 17. Skyhawks have 8. We have a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. We'll see you back in a minute.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Hey fans, welcome back as we're live here on your live event. Josh Omeris alongside Nick Eggman. Doubleheader here in Kindred today. Shiloh Christian traveled east on I-94 to take on the Kindred Vikings. Girls game will be followed by the boys.
Good old Christmas break rivalry.
Turnover number 7 there for Bismarck Shiloh. And we'll see if the Vikings can capitalize. They go inside to Kate Odegaard and have it taken away. Ireland Duffy into the game. Layla Thompson with the ball, gives to her sister Macy, and then they go inside to
Good
Herringer.
look.
Shot not made. Ball goes out of bounds but saved, and it's Liza Trenbeth who's double teamed. Great takeaway there by Duffy. Ball's on the floor in the paint. Basket put up but blocked, and Hammerin can't make good of it. Here's Sierra Nipstead. She's got
That's a javelin toss down to Nipstead out of Trenbeth there.
Trenbeth also a phenomenal jab thrower. Placed high at state last year for the Vikings. Had a great jab ending to her season. We're under 10 left here in the first quarter. Vikings lead by 11. Let's see if the Skyhawks can put one in. There's a miss, but they're going to get another chance. They're not going to get this
I don't know if she knows her. Yeah, she didn't see the clock.
So that's how things will end here in the first quarter. It'll be the Kindred Vikings 19 and the Skyhawks 8. We'll step away for a minute. When we come back, it'll be second quarter action.
The Ringneck is a perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. The Ringneck has a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2465. That's 645-2465. And stop by every other Friday this winter for meat raffles. For more info and daily specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey fans, welcome back in to Kindred. Josh Omeris alongside Nick Eggman. Live on your live event on a beautiful December 20th, 5 days away from Christmas. Right now, the Vikings' Christmas present has been a whole lot of baskets. 19 points in the first quarter. They also have got some great defense as they have turned over the Skyhawks 7 times and only allowed them to 8 points. Passing up the court to Katie Hammerin. Hammerin kicks out to Duffy, and Duffy puts that one through. Ireland Duffy, the freshman. Ireland Duffy, a scrappy little player. She had a big takeaway earlier, and now she gets a basket. Here's Liza. Ivy cuts in, and Liza with the step back bucket. Liza has 11. It's Liza with 11, Sierra with 10, 21 for the Vikings. Takeaway here, turnover number 8. Here's Sierra. Work against a double team. No problemo for Sierra. She's got 12. Well, the Skyhawks wanted to keep Trenbeth and Sierra to under 30, and they have 23 right now. Let's see if Sierra can make good of this. She fakes the 3. Goes up. No good, but she's fouled. Going to be a foul against the Skyhawks.
Yeah, I don't think the Skyhawks are going to keep those two under 40. By the looks of it,
Their goal was 30.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be 30.
Yeah, Ireland Duffy going to be called for the foul, and Sierra Nipstead makes that. Nipstead averages 24 a game. Liza Trenbeth averages 25 a game. Into the game is Sophia Herringer, and checking in, I thought, for the Vikings, I didn't see who came in there.
I think
Nipstead
Peterson?
makes both. Yep, Peterson came in for Kaya Starcevic. Thompson gives on over to Hammerin, and then eventually they work it inside to Herringer. Herringer goes up strong, and she's fouled. She's going to get 2 shots. Sophia Herringer averages 20 points a game. She scored 33 against Killdeer on Thursday. Foul is going to be charged against Kate Odegaard. It's her second. First shot up and good by Sophia Herringer. That's her first basket of the day. 25-11. Sophia Herringer puts up her second shot. Can't get the roll. Rebound Vikings. Here's a chuck down the court to Maddie Peterson, and Maddie Peterson can't make the lay-in. And it's Herringer who gets the rebound, gives to Thompson, and now it's into Thompson eventually gives to her sister.
Great
back to
pass.
Herringer. Great ball movement, but boy, there's a lot of easy buckets being missed here tonight.
Certainly is. That's travel out of, is that Odegaard?
Yep, travel from Odegaard in. In's Kaya Starcevic comes into the game for Odegaard. The Skyhawks have the ball. 25-11, Vikings lead. All 25 points coming from Liza and Sierra. 6:05 left here in the second quarter. Almost a takeaway by the Vikings, but Thompson has it. Macy Thompson gives to her sister Layla. Ball's then knocked away by Maddie Peterson, but going to stay with the Skyhawks as they were trying to get it to Katie Hammerin. Maddie Peterson knocked it out of bounds. Thompson inbounds to the corner to her sister. Three-point attempt, no good, but rebound and putback, good by Katie Hammerin. Hammerin has 4 points now.
Shiloh's going to need more of that to get back in this game.
Here's Liza. Finger roll, swish.
That one was a high percentage shot.
She has 13. Vikings lead 27-13. Another takeaway by the Vikings. That's number 9. Here's Sierra. Sierra takes and makes. She makes it look awful easy.
So effortless, Josh.
That's not an easy play.
No.
She's going to her left, gets a high touch off the glass with her left hand and gets the roll. 29-13. Trenbeth, good defense. And here's a three-point attempt by Hammerin, no good.
Oh, the second place fantasy football finisher just walked into the building, Josh.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Nick Kozowski.
Okay, gotcha. Here is another miss by the Skyhawks and rebound by the Vikings. That miss was by Sophia Herringer. Herringer been held to just 1 point. She averages 20. Herringer wears number 11. Skyhawks need her to heat up here a little bit if they want to make a run at this 16-point deficit.
That's deep.
Deep three, nothing but the net. Sierra Nipstead. You're not going to guard me? I'll put it up, she says. Three-pointer, that was a beaut by Nipstead. And it's 32-13.
Another
deep one. Can't make it. That was Layla Thompson. Going to be a foul called here and 2 shots coming. Going to the line will be Katie Hammerin. Maddie Peterson going to pick up her first foul. Maddie Peterson has 1, Kate Odegaard has 2. Ireland Duffy has a foul and Harper Wrigley has a foul. Right now at the line and missing is Katie Hammerin. Katie Hammerin going to get her second shot. Emma Mathis checks in for the Vikes.
Got to give a shout out to Grandpa Dave. Grandpa's watching the Kindred girls play right now.
Grandpa Dave, happy
Not
watching.
Happy,
happy
happy
watching,
birthday.
Grandpa Dave.
Yeah.
Do I know Grandpa Dave?
I don't know if you met Grandpa Dave.
This is your Grandpa Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Grandpa Dave. Good to have you on board on your live event. Liza Trenbeth dribbles through 4 people, then kicks. Kaya Starcevic takes. Nice block there. Good defense by Layla Thompson. Ball's on the floor. Going to be a jump ball. And going to stay with, or excuse me, go to the Skyhawks. We're going to have to shut that door, Nick. I can't see that scoreboard. I'm going to do that right now.
Josh gets on a mission. He's got to do something, folks.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we're good. We're over halfway through the second quarter here. Skyhawks try to go inside. It gets knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to the Vikings. 10th turnover here by the Skyhawks. You know, that's something, Nick, that Coach Sam Brand has to be awful proud of for her girls. The way they play defense and they can get turnovers has been incredibly impressive, especially in their 3 wins. I think, what did we say they turned over Castleton?
I think
like
Castleton had
32
like 33 turnovers.
I mean, and some of that is sloppy play, but you have to, if you're continuing to get these turnovers, there's a common denominator, right? I mean, your defense is suffocating. I mean, this defense has been awful impressive from the Vikings. Even the shots that get put up, like right there, that's a good clean look by Macy Thompson, but because you're playing suffocating defense, you never really get comfortable. And Skyhawks only able to get 14 points here. 3-point attempt by Liza Trenbeth, no good. Rebound goes to Duffy, and then she quickly gives on to Macy Thompson. Thompson across the timeline. She gives down to Harper Wrigley. They try to go inside, but there's turnover number 11. Maddie Peterson and Kate Odegaard looking like they're going to check in. 2:50 left here in the second quarter. Vikings have been playing very good here today. Vikings are receiving votes. They're out of the top 5. Turtle Mountain, South Prairie, Max Valley City, Watford City, and Thompson are 1 through 5. Kindred and Shiloh both 2-1. Here's Emma Mathis. Good defense there. She gives to Kaya Starcevic. 5 on the shot clock. Sierra Nipstead takes, and she's fouled.
What a great possession by the Vikings there. I mean, takes 32 seconds off the shot clock and then gets fouled. Now has a chance to go make 2 at the line.
Ireland Duffy called for the foul. It's her second. And Nipstead makes her first of 2 free throws. Puts her at 20. Odegaard and Maddie Peterson into the game. So is Katie Hammerin. Junior guard, averages 10 points a game. Vikings have done a phenomenal job defensively in holding some big-time scorers to low points. Sophia Herringer, one to note, averages 20 a game. She's only got 1. Katie Hammerin averages 10 a game. She only has 5. And Harper Wrigley averaging 7. She has 3. 34-14, Vikings by 20. Sierra works against Herringer, picks up a screen, gives to Maddie Peterson. Maddie Peterson got the start today. She's a freshman. Liza works against a double team, has it knocked away, but corrals it, gives Sierra Nipstead. She's going to put up a 3, and she gets it to rattle in. Nipstead with her second 3. She has 24.
Josh, who's going to score? Who's going to be the third scorer for the Vikings?
37 points for the Vikings, 24 of which are from Sierra Nipstead and 13 which are from Liza Trenbeth. Here's another easy miss by the Skyhawks, boy. Nick, if you're a Skyhawk fan, you got.
They've had opportunities,
yes.
Josh.
Yep.
A bunch of opportunities. Just can't make the bunnies so far today.
Yep, something that Coach Seifert's probably going to address at halftime. Just calm down and take your time and make those easy shots. If they make those easy shots, it's a different looking game. Timeout, 30-second timeout. It's 37-14. Thanks to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency for sponsoring our timeouts. We'll take a 30-second break here.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Hey fans, welcome back to Kindred. Vikings lead 37-14, and they have the ball. 97 seconds left in the quarter, in the half, I should say, in the second quarter. Sierra gives to Liza. Liza works against Duffy. Gives to Odegaard, who gives to Peterson. Peterson tries to go inside, but going to be a turnover. And it's Makoa Pakanow who has the ball. Gives it up to eventually Layla Thompson. Thompson works against Peterson. And Pakanow has it. Tries to go inside and does so successfully as Herringer fights for the ball, but then it's another turnover. Sierra Nipstead, a rare miss there by Sierra. And it'll stay 37-14. We're under a minute left here in the half. Inside, The Skyhawks try to go to Hammerin, then they kick it back out. Here's Paquino, nice pass by Paquino. And there's a make by Hammerin. Katie Hammerin makes that layup, and it's 37-16. Quickly up, Trenbeth misses. Shot clock off now. Bismarck Shiloh could hang on for the final possession. We'll see if they do. Here's Layla Thompson. Goes all the way inside.
High arcing. I was going to say, I thought that went out of bounds, Josh.
Ball is out of bounds, and the Vikings will get it now with 21.7 left in the half, and the shot clock turned off. Vikings leading by 21. Sierra Nipstead with the ball. She has 24 points for the Vikings. She gives to Maddie Peterson, and it's a takeaway. Quickly up, it's Layla Thompson. Layla Thompson misses another easy shot for Bismarck Shiloh. 3 seconds, Nipstead, she'll put that up, and it's good if it goes, but it doesn't go. And after halftime, it is the Kindred Vikings 37 and the Bismarck Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 16. 37-16 Vikings lead. We're at half. We're going to step away. And when we come back, we'll look at individual scores. See you back in a couple minutes.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. Sorry we didn't get back sooner. Santa's already out of the game. It took all of about 3 seconds for Santa to get eliminated from the lightning round.
Ooh, Eisenschank's out too.
A very, very poor outing by Santa Claus. He should just stick to giving away presents and not play basketball. Wouldn't you agree, Nick?
I agree. Gus is trying to be a nice guy right now.
All right, we'll keep that on as we go through individual totals. Katie Hammerin leading the way for the Skyhawks. She has 7. And then a couple with 3 points. Makoa Paquinow has 3 and Harper Wrigley has 3. 2 points for Ireland Duffy and 1 point for Sophia Herringer. Once again, Katie Hammerin leading the way with 7. The Skyhawks have 16, and they trail the Vikings 37-16. 37 points all have come at the hands of Sierra Nipstead and Liza Trenbeth. Sierra Nipstead has 24, and Liza Trenbeth has 13. 24 for Nipstead, 13 for Liza. Once again, they lead 37-16. Nick, before I get your thoughts on the first half, what do you think of the Lightning game? Who do you got winning this sucker?
I don't know. Kendall might get it done. The youngest Gronwald out there. But Gus Mack and Sawyer Olsen are going to have something to say about that. If I'm a betting man, I think Sawyer's going to take it home.
Okay, we'll see.
And just knocked out.
Yeah.
Gus.
All right, what do you think of the first half, Nick?
First half was very good for the Vikings. It was pretty both teams early on couldn't seem to score, and then Vikings took the lid off the basket and started scoring in heaps. Well, two of them started scoring in heaps. And if you're the Skyhawks in the halftime locker room right now, the big thing, like we talked about a little on air, is we got to make the easy ones.
Yep.
They're getting so many opportunities at easy baskets, and they just can't get it done.
Yeah, I agree. I think, two things going against the Skyhawks. They can't make the easy one, and the Vikings are playing phenomenal defense. And that has been sort of the issue with why the Skyhawks are trailing by 21 points.
Yep.
On the flip side of that thing, again, the Vikings continue to get fantastic production out of Eliza Trenbeth and Sierra Nipstead. Those two have 37 points. Between the two of them, they average 49 a game, and right now they're at 37, so ahead of pace.
Yep, they are well ahead of pace.
Sawyer won that, huh?
Sawyer did.
Sawyer
Told ya.
And we'll see if Santa can redeem himself, because the last one was a very poor performance. He takes one in the chops there, but he's alive anyway. He's alive. That's good. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the halftime show, First Class Mortgage. Halftime show, locally owned and operated. First Class Mortgage is more than just our company name. It's the way we do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Once again, thanks to First Class Mortgage for sponsoring the halftime show. Nick, you already alluded to this. We'll keep it here while we watch Santa and see if he can win this second game of Lightning.
Ooh, Trenbeth out.
Yeah, what a great shot there. Oh,
banks it
home.
in.
Nice. Nick, what are you telling your team if for either coach? Who do you want to be, Coach Brandt, or do you want to be Coach Seifert? What are you telling your squad?
Oh, Coach Brandt's side of things is keep doing what we're doing. Honestly, and she's probably saying, hey, what other girl is going to score besides those two? And honestly, I don't think you really need to have another girl score when those two are that hot on a night or afternoon like today. And then if you're Seifert, it's like I alluded to already. It's make the easy ones. Like, you guys have made those in practice probably since they were 8 years old, and it just seems like they can't get them in tonight. And if they can start making those, this is going to be a completely different ballgame in the second half.
Yeah, you said it earlier. Santa Claus is going to have to head back to the North Pole because he's out again. I can't stand that walk. He's just strutting around like crazy. We're going to step away for about 30 seconds, and when we come back,
might have a little interview.
Did I have a thought there that I just cut off?
You did.
Where was I going?
Shiloh scoring.
Yeah, I lost it. Sorry, fans. I'm sure you're sitting on the edge of your seat wondering what I was going to say, but we're going to step away for about a minute, and when we come back, we have a little surprise for you. Come on back in 60.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Hey fans, look at who we got here.
Merry Christmas! It is I, Santa Claus from the North Pole, and I have just played Lightning and got beat.
Yeah, you had quite a poor performance out there in Lightning. Anything you want to say about that?
Well, you know, at the North Pole, we don't really have the weather to play basketball year-round. We have a facility, but you know how I am. I'm a busy guy. I don't have time to play basketball.
I would stick to the presents and the giving away and that kind of thing.
Yes, that is my next plan.
Santa, we're 5 days away from Christmas. Tell me a little bit about how these next 5 days look for a busy man like yourself.
Well, to start, I won't be able to sleep. Yes, no time to sleep. But the elves are working hard. Mrs. Claus is stressing me out, always telling me to do this, do that. Just be quiet. Other than that, yeah, we're working hard out there. Hopefully we get these gifts delivered on time this year. It's a cold year this year, so yeah.
You're excited? You're excited?
I am very excited. It's the best time of the year, everyone.
Everybody's dying to know, is Mr. Eggman, is he on the good list or the naughty list?
He is on the nice list, everybody.
Yes,
Mr. Eggman is on the nice list. Yes.
We got a lot of young kids listening. You know, many viewers. Any final thoughts you want to give our audience as we gear up for Christmas here?
The nice list can still be changed, young boys, young girls. Do not take it for granted. I am always watching.
Okay, one more ho, 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 Merry Christmas.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, everybody. I am having a great time watching Kindred versus Shiloh, and hopefully we can pull through and win this one.
All right, thank you, Santa Claus. We'll see you all back in about a minute.
Okay.
When we bought our first home in Fargo, we had no idea where to start. A friend told us to call First Class Mortgage, and I'm so glad we did. They explained every step, answered all of our questions, and made us feel completely at ease. We closed on time and even got a better rate than expected. If you're buying or refinancing, trust me, call First Class Mortgage. They really do live up to their name.
First Class Mortgage is locally owned. Visit firstclasscorp.com for more info.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hey fans, welcome back. Special thank you to Santa Claus himself in the house and in the booth. He had a great interview. Great job to Santa. And a special thanks for him taking time out of his very busy schedule to come and visit with us on your live event. Welcome in to Kindred as once again the Vikings lead 37-16. Onto the court for the Vikings will be the same starters: Liza, Sierra, Ivy, Kate, and Maddie. And onto the floor will be the same starters for the Skyhawks: Layla Thompson, Macy Thompson, Sophia Herringer, Katie Hammer, and Harper Wrigley. Vikings lead by 21. It's college football playoff day as well.
That's
Nick,
those scoreless games?
We have not missed much in the Miami A&M game. It's only 3-0. Miami leads A&M.
I figured Miami was going to win this game today, Josh.
A lot of game to be played, but I think they just turned over A&M too, so they lead 3-0, plus they have the ball. Liza Trenbeth has the ball and airballs that one. She's probably still amazed by how great that interview was with Santa, so she's got to collect her wits a little bit there. And
it was tipped.
Oh,
no air ball, tipped.
Okay, so they're going to leave the shot clock at 29, and Liza's going to get the ball back. So the ball was tipped, went out of bounds. Liza works against Thompson, finger roll, and she gets it to roll. Nice
soft touch there.
Yeah, great touch. She has 15. Here comes Thompson. Macy Thompson gives to her sister Layla Thompson. Layla goes inside to Herringer, and then they eventually get it to Hammerin. Hammerin can't get that one to go, and the Vikings have it. Liza quickly up. She drives. Good defense there by Hammerin, but Liza with another quick bucket. She has 4 quick points 40 seconds into this game, into this half, excuse me. Third quarter, Vikings lead 41-16. Here's Thompson. Goes inside to Wrigley.
Nice pass.
Wrigley can't make the layup, and it's Ivy who gets the rebound. Here comes Sierra quickly up the court. She takes
nice
little
Euro
step, and she makes. She has 26. 6 quick points for the Vikings. Here's Thompson. Gives to Thompson, and then they go
through the wickets.
Through the hands of Katie Hammerin, and that I show as turnover number 13.
You know, we talked about the Vikings defense a little bit earlier, but it is suffocating. Even we talked about Shiloh's not making the bunnies. They're not making the easy ones. It's tough when you're just constantly thinking about where's the next girl coming from, and can't make those easy buckets.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you're missing the shots, which is a bummer, but there's a reason for it. And the big reason is the Vikings. Even when you're open, you're like almost surprised.
Am I actually open?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you rush your shot, and it's not a great shot. There's a 3-point attempt by Katie Hammerin, and quickly up the Vikings go with Sierra Nipstead. Sierra Nipstead, boy, it's
effortless.
Very tough to defend that. I mean, Katie Hammerin is straight up, or maybe that might have been Sophia Herringer, is straight up, and Nipstead gets a nice roll and bucket, and she has 28. Here's Thompson. They go inside to Hammerin. Hammerin working against Maddie Peterson. Good defense. They kick it out.
That's blocked.
A block there by Liza Trenbeth, and Kate Odegaard has the ball. Gives to Maddie Peterson and then to Sierra. Sierra Nipstead works against Herringer. Picks up the screen from Odegaard. Gives to Liza. Liza takes to the baseline and can't make it, and it's rebound for the Skyhawks. Here comes Macy Thompson, senior guard. Gives to Layla. Layla goes down to Katie Hammerin, and then she throws it to Liza Trenbeth. Liza Trenbeth, Sierra Nipstead on a 2-on-1. Liza takes, misses, rebound, Nipstead, she puts it in. Rebound and put back, that's 30 now for Sierra Nipstead.
She's going for 2,000, Josh.
She just scored 1,000 as a sophomore against Castleton a little over a week ago. They haven't played since then. There's an easy bucket and a make for Harper Wrigley. Excuse me, they did play against Valley City last week on Monday. This week on Monday.
This week.
They went, Thursday, a couple Thursdays ago, they beat Castleton, and that's when Sierra got her 1,000th. Then the Vikings lost to Valley City in Valley City. Haven't been on your live event since then. Here's a takeaway by Thompson. Nope, going to be called a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Skyhawks. Makoa Pakinau into the game, and so is Opal Bitts. Opal Bitts, a freshman forward, 5'9". And Makoa Pakinau, a senior guard at 5'7". Ireland Duffy, freshman, has the ball, passes over to Layla Thompson. Layla Thompson gives to Pakinau. Pakinau, no good. Rebound, second try for, nope, not the Skyhawks.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. 29-point lead for the Vikings, 47-18, Vikings lead.
I think we hit the 30-point threshold before the Skyhawks scored to make it a 29-point lead. Now we definitely are at the 30-point threshold, and the clock will be running.
Sierra Nipstead, what a beautiful take there. Gets the kiss off the glass, and it's 49-18, 31-point lead. Pakinau for another three-point attempt.
Got her.
That one home. Makoa Pakinau, her second three-pointer. She has 6. Waiting to check in is Katie Hammerin for Shiloh. Good performance here by the Vikings in Kindred at home. Liza takes. Can't get the roll, but she gets a rebound, and she takes it out. Liza then gives to Nipstead. Right on her right away is Sophia Herringer. And here's a basket attempt by Emma Mathis, no good. Kaya Starcevic.
Good work down low by Starcevic.
Great work by Kaya. And it's a third, maybe a fourth attempt here by the Vikings. Nice move by Liza, and she gets the roll that time. Great possession by the Vikings. They got plenty of extra opportunities and made it count. 19 for Liza Trenbeth. 30-point lead, 51-21. Here's Duffy for 3. 3 doesn't make the 3, but another attempt here by the Skyhawks. Left-handed attempt, no good by Sophia Herringer, and it's going to be a foul.
Man, Starcevic's a little plug player down low for the Vikings.
Opal Bit's going to be called for the foul, her first. And into the game now is going to be Priscilla Taken Alive. She's a freshman, 5'10". Where's number 31? I think I got, and Kate Erickson came into the game as well for Bismarck. Here's a long two, no good, by Kaya Starcevic, and Duffy has the basket, quickly passes it up ahead. Emma Mathis and Pacinow, have it knocked between their legs, and it goes out on the Vikings. Pacinow, Makoa Pacinow tries to get the bank, but she doesn't, and quickly up is Liza Trenbeth. She takes a wide open three and rattles at home, no problemo.
Josh, who's gonna be the third scorer for the Vikings today?
There is a shoe on the floor, Nicholas.
Whoa.
There's a shoe.
Flat tire.
Ireland Duffy who has her shoe come off, and we stop play for a minute as Ivy Trenbeth and Maddie Peterson come out onto the floor, and Ireland Duffy gets that shoe put on. Good question, Nicholas. Who will be the third scorer for the Vikings? 32.
You guys chime in, you viewers.
Sierra.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Sierra has 32 and Liza has 22. That's 54, and that's what the Vikings have. 54-21, 2 minutes left in the third. Here comes Sierra. Gets a little bit of a boost there to outlast the three defensive players, and she has another 2 points. 34 for Sierra. Pacinow goes inside to Bitts, and then nice ball fake there by Ireland Duffy, but she can't get the three. Nice rebound and put back there by Priscilla Taken Alive. Freshman gets her first bucket. And Vikings have it, under 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nipstead to Maddie. Here it is. Three-point attempt, and she takes that home. Maddie Peterson for three.
All you viewers that said Maddie, spot on, good pick.
Maddie Peterson, snake eyes, rattles in a three-pointer. And that ball's knocked out of bounds by Ivy Trenbeth. Here coming into the game is Cassidy Johnson, freshman. Comes in for Ireland Duffy. 1:06 left here in the third quarter, 59-23. Vikings lead by 36. Out of bounds, gonna stay with the Skyhawks. Still 3-0 in the Miami A&M game here, Nick. A&M has the ball, and it's the third quarter.
I'm done watching college football, Josh.
Yep, we got a Sooner fan next to me, and I'm a sad Irish fan, so we're kind of what do you say, licking our wounds? Is that what you'd say?
Yeah.
But we're here, and it's fun being on your live event covering basketball.
Correct.
So that's the hidden gem in all of this. Not that we wouldn't have been here had your Sooners won or the Irish were playing. In any case, we're under 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Vikings lead 59-23. It's Liza Trenbeth working against Bitts. Good defense there by Bitts. Liza puts up a swish over that good defense of Opal Bitts, and it's 61-23.
Man, ever since I said those finger rolls aren't the highest percentage shots, Liza, I think, has made every single one of them since then.
Here's a takeaway by Nipstead, and she's going to take and make as Nipstead is up to 36 points. 36 for Nipstead, 24 for Liza. 5 seconds left, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Kate Erickson
I don't
has
think
it
they
taken
know.
away. Can Nipstead get this off? No. She puts it up. It doesn't go in. It wouldn't have counted if it did. And after the third quarter, it's the Vikings by 40, 63-23. We'll be back in a minute.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Katie Erickson, Cassidy Johnson, Makoa Pakinat now, Priscilla Taken Alive, and Opal Bitts on the floor for Bismarck. Nipstead, Liza Trenbeth, Maddie Peterson, Ivy Trenbeth, and Kate Odegaard on the floor for the Vikings. Vikings lead by 40. 15 on the shot clock. Great pass and great make there. Kate Odegaard, fantastic assist to Sierra Nipstead. And Nipstead up to 38. Inside to Opal Bitts go the Bismarck Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Running clock here. It's going to be a foul. That foul is going to go against Maddie Peterson, her second free throw attempt. Clock stops, by the way, when she gets the ball, Opal Bitts, and then it'll pick back up as soon as she's done shooting here. Opal Bitts makes the first, makes it 65-24. That's her first point of the game for the freshman. Opal Bitts, second shot, too strong, rebound Vikings. Trenbeth to Trenbeth, Ivy to Liza. Liza sees an opening.
Good take.
Yeah. Absolutely great take. She saw that opening and she didn't miss it. Quick step, and she's got 26. Takeaway here by Nipstead. And Nipstead going to take and make a takeaway and the put in for Sierra Nipstead. 69-24 Vikes. There's Cassidy Johnson, who works against Maddie. And then to Kate Erickson, who gives over to Taken Alive. Takeaway there by Sierra, and Sierra on repeat. Takeaway and lay-in. Here's Packenow, gives over to Cassidy Johnson. Johnson works against Peterson, gives to Taken Alive. Taken Alive, too strong. Rebound, out of bounds. Going to stay with Blue.
Could hear that
Shiloh.
one.
Yep.
Animated out of the ref there.
Bismarck Shiloh with the ball. Clock's running, 6:03 and counting. Once again, this is the front end of a doubleheader. Once this game is over, we'll do a quick interview, a recap, and then we'll step away and we'll have the boys' game to follow. Bismarck Shiloh boys were in Dickinson late last night. Here comes Kate Odegaard. Kate Odegaard, loses the handle on the ball, and it gets knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Vikings. Finish my thought here. Bismarck Shiloh boys were in Dickinson last night for an 8 p.m. Central start, and then they traveled east. They had 6 hours at home before coming here. Timeout on the floor, 5:37 left. We'll take a timeout as well, thanks to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency.
The Ringneck is a perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. The Ringneck has a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2465. That's 645-2465. And stop by every other Friday this winter for meat raffles. For more info and daily specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
Hey fans, welcome back in. They just announced here Nipstead sets a school record as Liza Trenbeth makes a basket there. Sierra Nipstead, school record 42 points in a game. And that's what they just announced over the loudspeaker. Opal Bitts makes a bucket, 73-26. What a phenomenal game by Nipstead here. 42 points. Not only is that phenomenal, but once again, it's a school record.
45? Nope.
Basket's no good. Ivy Trenbeth going to be called for over the back. And checking into the game is Kaya Starcevic and Emma Mathis as Trenbeth and Nipstead get a well-deserved round of applause. Those two girls tonight put in 70 points.
Yeah, that's 40 over what Shiloh wanted them to score.
Yes, and so they somehow both managed to, let's see here, Trenbeth has 15, 17, 19, 22, 28 points, so she went over her average of 25, and Nipstead annihilated her average, 24.
Her average is going up.
42 points for Nipstead.
It's pretty wild. You look at everyone in the game for the Vikings right now, there's only 3 points out on the court for the Vikings.
Taken alive, gives over to Packenow. Packenow gives to Johnson, and over to Kate Erickson. Kate Erickson dribbles to the mustache, throws up a pass that's intercepted by Kate Odegaard, and she gives to Maddie Peterson. 4 minutes left here in the fourth. Vikings lead by 45. More than that, 73-26. 47 they lead by. Ivy works against Makoa Packenow, and there's a takeaway for Bismarck Shiloh Christian. We got Sierra coming up. Nick, is that what
I think
we
that's
decided?
it, yeah.
We'll have an interview with Sierra after the game. Sierra Nipstead had a great day. Here's a takeaway by Kate Odegaard. Kate Odegaard gets a takeaway, and then she gives over to her classmate Ivy Trenbeth. A couple sophomores playing catch. They include the freshman Emma Mathis. Emma Mathis stops, pops, and can't get it to fall. Ball goes out of bounds, going to go to Bismarck Shiloh Christian.
How'd those sophomores do on your final, Josh?
I'm sure fantastic.
You just don't. You don't know.
I don't remember. It was a whole 24 hours ago. Yep, a lot of. I'm sure the Shiloh girls are much the same, but some very good basketball players on the Vikings side, and some fantastic young ladies as well. Fun kids to have in class. No doubt about that.
Yes, Sierra walked down with a cookie every now and then from Fax, and I appreciate that. Get a little break in the day and have a little cookie.
Sierra brought you a cookie, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Sierra Nipstead, what a nice young lady she is.
Collins, sick. She came down too.
Inside to Taken Alive and can't get the bucket to fall. It's Kate Odegaard who gets the rebound. We're 2:15 left in the fourth. Kate Odegaard gives to Maddie Peterson. Peterson, the freshman, loses the handle on the ball, picks it up, and then gives to Ivy Trenbeth. 2 sophomores on the floor, 3 freshmen for the Vikings. 1:54 left, 10 seconds on the shot clock. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Kaya tries to go inside. It's intercepted by Kate Erickson.
Little too late on that pass out of Starcevic.
Erickson, a freshman. Where's number 1? She tries to get that one to her freshman classmate Opal Bitts, but Kate Odegaard takes it away and then gives to Maddie Peterson. 90 seconds left in the front end of a doubleheader here. Convincing victory imminent here for the Vikings as Kate Odegaard sees some tough defense there by Opal Bitts. She falls to the floor and is slow getting up. Here comes Erickson and Bismarck. She gives to Johnson, and then they go inside to Packenow. She can't make. And timeout for the Vikings. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your request. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. I'm not sure if it was a 30 or a full. They're going to probably check on Kate, but we'll be back eventually.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Hey fans, welcome back. Not good news for Viking fans as Kate Odegaard walks off the court, and that'll bring Liza Trenbeth back into the game. There's only 7 girls dressed for the Vikings. Collins McQuillan out sick. Now only one on the bench, and it's Sierra because
she's kicked back, enjoying herself on the bench right there.
Hopefully Kate's okay. I don't know what.
Didn't look good walking.
Like
walking to the. She's on her own power.
So Kate Odegaard hopefully is okay, and the Vikings certainly look better than okay tonight. The girls team going to have a convincing victory here as they lead 73-26. The final 30 seconds ticking away as Packenow puts up a 3, and she makes that. Packenow has her third three-pointer. She has 9 points. Makoa Packenow, the senior guard, 5'7", has 9.
I assume Liza will just dribble this out.
12 seconds, shot clock off. 10 seconds now. Shiloh still playing tough defense. That's Taken Alive, who's not letting Liza dribble this out easily, but the final second's going to tick off the clock, and that'll do her. Vikings are victorious by a score of 73-29. 73-29, Vikings win that game. 70 of the 73 points come from Liza Trenbeth and Sierra Nipstead. Sierra Nipstead a record-breaking 42 points in this game. Vikings are going to improve to 3-1. Bismarck Shiloh going to fall to 2-2. We're going to step away for a minute. When we come back, about 90 seconds, we'll break this one down, have a very quick post-game show, and then we'll get geared up for the back half of our doubleheader. Boys taking on Shiloh. Come back in about 90 seconds.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hey fans, welcome back to Kindred. We're going to do a quick post-game show here. We're hoping to get an interview, but I want to thank you all for tuning in, and we'll break this down quick. First of all, we'll look at the Bismarck Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. They scored 29 points, lost 73-29. They had 9 points. Leading the way was Makoa Packenow. Once again, Makoa Packenow with 9. 7 points for Katie Hammerin, 5 points for Harper Wrigley, 3 points for Opal Bitts, 2 for Priscilla Taken Alive, 2 for Ireland Duffy, and 1 for Sophia Herringer. Once again, Makoa Packenow leading the way with 9 points for the Skyhawks. For the Vikings, Sierra Nipstead, 42 points. 42 for Sierra Nipstead, 28 for Liza Trenbeth. 70 of the 73 points coming from those two. The other 3 came from Maddie Peterson. Once again, Nipstead 42, Liza Trenbeth 28, Maddie Peterson 3. That's how the Vikings scored their 73. Nick, quick takeaway on that game.
All I know is this is the best run-out music I've heard in a long time. Many men.
Yeah, okay.
This is great out of the Kindred boys. No, takeaway is, I mean, Liza and Sierra, we talk about them all the time, but they came ready to play, and they played their butts off and led the Vikings. They needed to get back after losing to Valley City on Monday, and they got exactly that. And this Shiloh, they'll be good by the end of the year. In their region especially, I wouldn't be surprised if they come out of their region, and shots didn't fall for them tonight.
Yeah, phenomenal defense by the Vikings and a phenomenal job by them holding some big-time scores. Harper Wrigley, Katie Hammerin, and Sophia Herringer, very good ball players, but they held them to they held them to 13 points. So great job defensively for the Vikings.
Yep.
Once again, Vikings improved to 3-1. Their next game is going to be all the way 10 days from now against Mayport
30th.
CG right here on your live event. Nick and I will be back.
Another
on
doubleheader.
Doubleheader, yes. So Vikings get 10 days off. The Shiloh Christian squad only gets a day off before they go to Dickinson Trinity. The girls play at Dickinson Trinity on Monday. Certainly wish the Skyhawks the best of luck as they head to Dickinson on Monday. Nick, let's take one more break, and we'll hope that we can snag an interview quick. We got to name the Precision Ag Play of the Game and the Enbridge Player of the Game. We'll be back in 1 minute to name those and hopefully have an interview. Come on back.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Final segment of the post-game show. We have 2 awards we're going to give. Play of the Game, sponsored by Agassiz Precision Ag. Agassiz Precision Ag is your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag is located in Hillsboro, and you can call them at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Nick, what's the Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game?
Well, it's kind of a couple plays built into one here for Agassiz Precision Play of the Game. Sierra Nipstead, I think it was back-to-back steals in that fourth quarter, going from to get to 40 and then 42 to setting the school record for points scored in the game, and that's our Precision Ag Play of the Game. Sierra getting their school breaking record of 42 points.
Congratulations to Sierra for the play of the game and for breaking the single game scoring record. Might as well keep the congrats going for Sierra, because should be no surprise. Enbridge Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. Nick, who's the Enbridge Player of the Game?
I don't know, Josh.
Congratulations, Sierra Nipstead. We got to move this along here. I'm gonna speed it up here. Sierra Nipstead is going to be the Enbridge Player of the Game. She also has the Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Game. 42 points for Sierra Nipstead. Vikings are victorious. One more congrats to the Kindred Vikings. They win 73-29 and improve to a record of 3-1. Next up for them, December 30th here in Kindred as they take on MPCG, Mayport, Clifford, Galesburg, and we'll have that game. Nick, should we put a wrap on this, and then we'll come up on we'll do the boys pregame show, and we'll hope to snag Sierra in that pregame show for the interview. So if you're waiting for an interview, hold on just a couple minutes, and we're going to try.
You'll have to go
Sierra
to a different stream link. Yeah. I got a couple things on my end, and then we'll be back live.
So hopefully we'll be live in about 5 minutes, and we'll try to just delaying as much as I can here to see if she's going to come out that corner, but she's not. So we're officially going to call this game a wrap as we get ready for the back half of it as the Kindred boys have their home opener. We'll see you back in about 4 minutes on a different link. Thanks for tuning in. For Nicholas Eggman, my name's Josh Almaris. Merry Christmas. We'll see you in a little while.